There we go. Watch. It'll actually go past this guy and it'll start to flood in. It'll fill in the glass. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Vanilla Minecraft here in 1.13.1, the update Aquatic. And yeah, so I've made a little bit of progress. As you can see, I did go mining a little bit. I now have a pretty good pick. We did a lot of fishing and we got a lot of books. All of this is from books: Silk Touch, Mending, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. I also got these from books, which, as you can see, I don't have Protection 4, but I do have Protection 3. I probably do have another Protection 3 book, but I don't have the experience to put it on, so I don't have that. I also have a really good bow. I named it Shooter for some whatever reason. Power 5, Punch 2, Infinity Flame, and Unbreaking 3. Pretty good bow right there. And then you have all of the books that I have, which we can, I don't know, look through those at a future date. All the fishing rods, all the bows, all the saddles, all the fish, and all of the everything else, including some of the extras of books, bows, and fishing rods. So we have a lot of things, including all of the Nautilus shells we're going to need to turn our awesome little Heart of the Sea into the thing we need. So there's one other thing we need, and that is a lot of prismarine blocks. Yeah, there it is. You can't really see it too well. You saw the shadow of it, but it's got a lot of the stuff on it over here. My helmet also doesn't have anything on it, so it's going to be hard to see. I do have my turtle shell, which I'm going to need for breathing ability. Because one thing you can do, let me actually show you this a little bit. You get the water breathing, right? And after it runs out, you start losing stuff. But, as I showed earlier, one little tick and it instantly gives you another 10 seconds, which allows us the ability to maybe sneak underneath and dig out some of the pillars from the bottom of it, possibly, if we go very, very quickly, and then hold shift once we get down. Oh, there's that too. Of course, of course. Okay, see, this isn't working because mainly I already got the I already got mining fatigue. Ow, what the crap? Oh, am I being shot or poisoned or something? I don't know what's happening to me. Am I being hit by something? I'm not sure what it is, but I don't like it. Maybe I'll make a few buckets. I don't really have a whole lot of food. Iron though. I have a little bit, but I need to find a cow. Maybe if I find a cow, maybe I can bring it back to my island and then it'll be a little easier. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can find a cow. What are you doing, dude? You're like stuck in a tree. Be dead. Oh crap, I looked at an Enderman. Be careful, be careful. You can do this. Yes, it did the thing. Whew, so dangerous. The key to killing an Enderman when you accidentally look at him is to remain calm. If you swing properly, in a nice little rhythm, the proper little rhythm, then you can actually defeat them with limited effort. You notice I did get hit a couple of times, but I did not die. So we're doing okay. I finally found you. I finally found you, Jessica. Get it? Oh, you're in the boat. You're in the boat. Don't punch. Don't punch. I'd rather have one at full health. Hey, Jessica. Jessica. You're Jessica. That was Frank. This is Jessica. Oh, hey, dude. We got a trident shooter. That's what's shooting me. Look at that guy. Holy crappo. Hey, stupid. I really don't like the fact that you're throwing tridents at me. I kind of need to not be, shot at right now. Come on. I'm trying to do something here. You're kind of getting in the way of it. Yeah, see, I dinged him. I dinged him a little bit, but now he's shooting. Ow, 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 ow. But he hurts. He hurts. I'm trying to ding him. Oh crap, he hit my boat. There we go, I got him once. It's very hard. Yes, I got him. Do you see that? That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. If you're smart about the whole situation, you really can shoot a bow in water. It's not easy. It's very difficult to aim, but it is entirely possible. There's my boat coming back up. I think hopefully we will be okay here. And go. I only need 10 more before we get mining fatigue again. I think we might just have gotten it already. I think we've done it already. I'm going to get a few more because these blocks are cool. And while I'm here, I might as well. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, that's not... Okay. Ooh, go. Holy crap. Go. Don't take a ding. Don't take a ding. I think we did it, but I'm like... Ugh. I'm taking hits from these guys. Go up. Okay. Yeah, I think we made it though, guys. I think we're okay. I got enough blocks. This is good. Let's go back to base. Is that base? That might actually be... That's base. Holy crap. Over to the right above the bread. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know we were that close. I felt like we were so much further away than that. But lo and behold, there it is, man. Totally there it is. Time to go home. Here you go, Jessica. Thank you for your lovely milk. I really do appreciate it. We go bam, and then bam, like so. Correct? Correct. We now have a conduit. All right, here goes nothing. This should be proper everything. As soon as we break this block. Yes, look at that. Conduit power. Yes. So here's our island. I want to see how far out we can go, right? So we're going to keep going. I don't know how to tell when we're going to lose it other than keep checking here to see when the timer continues to go down. So we're going to have to check. Actually, let's go to bed and then we'll start testing. Okay, here's our range right here. You see we do not have conduit power. And yeah, we can't actually see very well, huh? But if we get one block closer, there's our conduit power. So this is our range right here. It's not a terrible range. It's really not all that bad. This is really nice that I don't have to worry about breathing underwater, at least while I'm around here. It's really good. Let me tell you, it's so good. But I do want to do a couple of things underground. Hey, buddy, what's going on, man? Yeah? You want to play? We can play. Oh, you didn't want to play. You just wanted to die. I see how it is. I could also just mine, like, the underside of this because I do want to tear it all down at some point anyway. But like I said, I want to be able to get mending before I start wearing through too many diamond shovels and stuff, which is really not going to be cool. Or iron, even, for that matter. What's up, guys? I have no idea how I'm going to get you underwater, but Jessica, let me tell you, you're going to love it. Steve? Should we call you Steve? What should we call you? Sheep? Are you female? I think you're female, because what, you got, like, it's like rams or something, right? I don't know what the male version of a sheep is. Don't tell anybody. What are you? You're a Sarah. You're going to be Sarah. All right, so Sarah, you're going to hate it, but Jessica, you're going to love it. This would be one reason I bring you back in. This would be another. I've mined a bunch of things. We didn't need too many magma blocks, but I did get a few. I figured, why not? Got a whole bunch of nether quartz. This isn't necessarily because I want to use it for building or anything, which, maybe I will. But it's mainly for the purposes of experience. In case you weren't quite following exactly why I mined it all like this and had it with me in silk touch form rather than just kind of lay it out and collect all the levels, is because you can do it in smaller batches. Basically, when you're a lower level, for example, level 1 to level 2, it's a lot easier to gain up to 2 levels. So if you only have, a book that costs 6 levels to put onto a pair of boots, then you want to get up to level 6 really quick like this, and then you want to stop leveling. You want to go put it on there so that the next 8 levels to put on the next book is also really quick, and you can just kind of do it in very small batches like this. This is one reason I call nether quartz, as long as you have silk touch, I call it portable experience. Especially in vanilla Minecraft, because it's basically what it can be if you need it to be. It's one of the most useful reasons to have this block. But it's also the same for, redstone and coal and stuff like that as well. But I think, I can't be sure, but I think nether quartz actually gives you the most experience. Maybe diamond ore, I'm not sure. But obviously diamonds have other uses as well, so nether quartz is a building block. Sure, it's a really good building block as well. But I think this is one of the better reasons for it. Now, in this case right here, I am going up to level 18, I think, which is going to take a little while because, well, it's a bit of a higher level. But at the moment, we do already have most everything enchanted as much as we can for the moment. I'm missing unbreaking and mending on this guy, unbreaking and mending on this guy, mending on this guy, and another protection. I think I have another protection I can throw on here somewhere. We do have already a place for our dear little turtles to spawn in so they can hatch. And now that we have Silk Touch, we can actually pick up the eggs if there are any left. And we can also let out our other guys over here that are probably still trapped inside. I might just kill you. Can I kill you guys? You guys don't like attack me or anything, do you? I'm doubting you actually drop anything. You drop seagrass? That's what you drop? No, I didn't kill all the turtles and steal their eggs. I don't know what you're talking about. So it turns out maybe, just maybe, the village is a better idea. We're going to work on this. These guys, I don't know which ones. I kind of want to save them all. Just in case. And that way I don't have to worry about, well, things. But I need special blocks to mark them. So we're going to take that. Oh, you're already trapped. Hold on. What's up, buddy? You're already safe. Ow, that feels like it hurts. Like, look how far my neck is. Anyway, so the basic idea is that we have a straight shot all the way to the water. Now, this is a design I actually came up with myself. And there is a tutorial. I'll have a link in the description. It's not necessarily a tutorial, just kind of showing you a little bit how it works because it's a very easy design. You can look at it here to kind of see stuff. But I did want to show it to the world kind of a thing. So I did make a video about it if you're curious. But basically, these guys will breed. Soul Sand will push up the babies outside the fence. They'll shoot up into this water source and they'll be sent over here. This guy down there does have 6 doors, so he should be detecting a village. These guys are not part of that village, but they think they are, so they will breed infinitely, and therefore they will continue to spawn forever. I like to use the new features that exist in games to create new designs, and it's just kind of one of the things that I do. A lot of times the designs that I come up with are not as good as the designs that already exist, which is why you don't see a lot more tutorials, but I do like to play around a little bit, and every now and then I do come up with a design that is a lot better, in my opinion, or from all the testing that I do, at least, a lot better than what exists. So then I'll put a tutorial out, kind of like this one. Stupid nitwits. You're useless. Why are you even here? So, yeah, we need a lot more carrots so that we can feed these guys and actually get a lot more. What we're probably going to end up doing is throwing a bunch more into this little cell. You can actually pile a whole bunch of villagers into this one little cell, and they will just continue to breed like crazy as long as they have enough food. Yeah, look, we got a bunch of turtles. Turtle. Hey, no! Get off! What is wrong with you? Stupid sheep! You're breaking all my shells, or my eggs and things. Dang it! I mean, these guys can easily breed up and make more eggs, but that's not the point! Stupid sheep breaking my eggs and stuff, man. Oh, no, I didn't want to kill the sheep. Oh, poopy. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep that sheep forever. That was Sarah. We need to get a new Sarah and pretend like it never happened. What we're actually... What? Ugh. So weird. It's so cool, but so weird. Anyway, what I want to do here instead is actually create a whole... we're basically going to do the mob farm here. That's what we're doing in this general vicinity at the moment is we're going to make a mob farm. The reason we're going to do this is because I really need bone meal. I've been trying to think of a design that is like practically 100% underwater for this thing, and it doesn't seem to work. I can't figure any kind of a design that is 100% underwater without there being some massive flaw in it. For example, if we want them to be sucked down with water sources onto the magma blocks, then every single one of these needs to be a water source. But we also need to use water to push the mobs off of some kind of a shelf into this area. So if these are water sources, it's not going to push them into the center. It's going to push them away from the center because these guys are water sources as well. Not to mention, mobs can't spawn in water. So there has to be some kind of shelf that's empty of water, which is why it would push them into the empty space rather than the other way around. It's just a complicated situation. And I think the better option is just to say, you know what? Technically speaking, we are underwater. We're just going to create an underwater air bubble that is going to house our mob farm, at least the initial design of it. And we only want it too high. I don't want to spawn endermen. So this is going to be the bottom floor of the next shelf. So we got this as the second floor. And then we have this guy. We'll have, I guess we'll start with 3. We'll start with 3 shelves. Or, yeah, that's what I'm calling them. I like to call them shelves because it kind of describes what they are. Other people say spawning platforms, but that's just a lot of words to use for a shelf. Thanks, game. 2 nitwits. Are you kidding? Can't you give me some kind of better something? What is wrong with you guys? This has got to be some kind of record. 3 straight nitwits. Is there some kind of rule or something that I'm not aware of that makes them spit out nitwits? Is this a thing? This is unreal. This is so not cool, man. 3 friggin' nitwits. Holy crap. I need to move these guys over into this pin, I think. We might get some faster, possibly, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't think we have a decent enough carrot production yet. Although I could probably move the farm over to somewhere where it has more room. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 3 nitwits. It's kind of crazy. Not very good. Not very cool. So we have a 3x3 here, which are going to be magma blocks to kill things. They're just not now so that I don't hurt myself while I'm digging things out. But we have this situation here. I don't actually have the water to show you this, but basically this is the design that I've found in order to make the water come perfectly up to the 3x3, but not inside of it. Now, on this level, it wouldn't matter if the water actually poured into the middle a little bit. It wouldn't change a thing. But these levels, it would. If we didn't find a design that prevented the water from spilling over the edge, then we would have a lot of water spilling down, and it would be really bad and not great, and yeah, just one of those situations. So if I put a water bucket there, you get the idea. Basically the same pattern on all 3 levels, then we get the perfect outline here. The problem is, how do we do that in an automated way so that a mob farm is functional? We can't just lay the water down because then there's water there and mobs won't spawn. But we can't leave the water out because that's what pushes them off the edge. You kind of get what I'm going for. We have to automate this thing. We have to automate the pouring of the water. And I wanted to do this in a bit of a creative way. It's a little hard to actually get to where I needed to get to on this thing. It's really hard because it's only too high and jumping is not even possible. But basically, let's place a block so we don't have to. What I want to do is start with water above this, okay? I want to start with water, I don't know, somehow up here, all right? So what we can do is strategically remove blocks. We can have 4 buckets placed somewhere in the ceiling, and as they pour down, this block right here will stay put. And then it'll spread out, it'll do what it needs to do, and all 7 of the other buckets will do the exact same thing as this one. And then after, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds on this level, when the water is spread out, this block will actually retract, and then the water will spill down. And then this level will then fill out completely. And a few seconds after that, it'll go down to the last level. And then this one will have all of that. So by the time this one is actually filling out and pushing all the mobs into that center spot, the one all the way on the top level, yeah, that would be this guy right here. Well, this one will have stopped pouring by then. So that way, you know, the water up here will dissipate and more mobs can spawn. So it'd be a steady rotation of each of the 3 levels. And we can also do a few more levels if this works out how I intend it to. I think it'll work out pretty well, though. I think it will. But we do need a couple of things. I did go ahead and basically I went ahead and shaved off the top layer. It took 2 shovels. 2 diamond shovels. And I kind of just let them break. I know you could repair them and get more durability out of them. I didn't even... One of them I didn't pay attention. And I actually broke the one with Silk Touch on it. Because I'm a dummy-dumb. But I just didn't pay attention. And the other one, I was like, you know what? Screw it. And then I just let it break. It just kind of happened. But it is what it is. Anyway, so I've also been working down below. And I've come up with a redesign. Come up with is kind of a strong word. It's more... My original design was very close to this one. The only difference is that the one we're using now actually uses less resources. But the design is really cool. I like how big of a room it is. I like that we have these guys here. Oh, hi, buddy. How's it going, man? You won't be able to spawn in here soon enough. I don't believe. Maybe. Well, you shouldn't... I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway. So this is a very big room. We have snow on the ceiling. Because I've always liked snow. We have quartz on the bottom because I already got a whole lot of quartz. And we just went ahead and did that. These guys are here to signify a change. What I want to do is actually, I want to flood the outsides of these, okay? Now, the reason that I changed it in the first place is because my design required like 8 different water sources per level. And I told you I was going to let it stream all the way down. Well, number one, I only had one side dug out. And I was like, how can we make this look okay while using a piston to pull and push the block? The answer is you really can't. Now, before we even get there, before you guys start trying to tell me that, hey, you're being a dummy-dumb, I know I'm being a dummy-dumb. I just realized myself that if we put one block here and one block, I won't be able to place it there. I don't have any regular blocks either. Let's just do that, and then you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second, as soon as this actually floods over and everything. And then, there we go, watch. It'll actually go past this guy, and it'll start to flood in. It'll fill in the glass. And it's not... It's the reason I missed it is just because it's not something you think about, at least not yet. It's a recent change to the game, so you're not actually constantly thinking that a water source that can form will form inside of a glass block. That it will waterlog that block because there's an infinite source, because there's 2 sources on either side. It's just not something you think about. So we got to work on something else, and probably going to change this out for full blocks of glass, which is not as functional, but it'll still be okay. We can create a different hidden way in case we need to do some kind of a maintenance thing. But that's basically all I'm going to do. That means I got to cook up a whole lot of glass. We have huge amounts of sand, and we have huge amounts of coal, so it's not a big deal. I also have a lot of lapis, and I actually do have plenty of bone meal at the moment. So I'll be able to get all the glass that I need for this. It's just going to take a little bit of doing, and that's what I'm going to work on now. All right. We got to back up for a second. Number one, no, I did not die. There's just spoilers in my inventory. Basically, I got a little carried away with recording. I'm having so much fun here on this whole vanilla Minecraft thing and the new everythings that I just kept on going. I just kept on recording. I kept on building. I kept on doing things. And I needed to take a step back and actually create a break so I could split this into 2 separate episodes because there's way too much content to put into one. So there you go. Now, there's a big change coming up in the build. There's actually a gap in the buildings of things. A little bit of one. I guess it's not too big of one. Anyway, doesn't matter. But come back and check that out. But if you did like the video, please do hit that like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I'll see you next time. Hello. Sundown thing? Sunset, that's what it's called. I knew what it was called. Don't make fun of me.